456 tests done. They were all BSF personnel or their family members from 86 battalion. Consequent upon that result, another DOP of 86, another thing, first DOP of 86 battalion, that is Jenarai Pada in Gandachira, has also been declared as containment zone, because one Jawan of that 86 battalion has stayed there for about 15 days or so. So that area is primarily a jungle area, not much civilian population. So change in population affected is just 43 persons civilian, and in that DOP there were, there is no civilian. There were all 43 BSF personnel in that area, so their samples have also been taken. Now, today 450 samples are getting tested. With today's test, I think all BSF personnel and their families of Ambassa headquarters, their testing would be complete. 86 and 138 both. Now, this is in other parts the COVID fight things are going on as usual. Surveillance is going on and samples coming, and we are working on that. On non-medical part of it, today 99 persons have left Agartala for going to Kota by the bus which had carried our students. And a train from Bangalore with about 1200 persons is about to start, or may have started by now. It is likely to reach by Tuesday morning, 13th morning, Wednesday early morning or Tuesday night as per the time taken by them. And another train will start from Chennai on Tuesday. For, as you may be aware, the train which is coming from Bangalore, they have charged us 12.78 lakh, which has been paid by the government of Tripura from CM Relief Fund. The patients as per today, our test per million rate, which is a parameter on which number of tests is being done, is 2272, which is 5th or 6th in the country highest. Earlier I had mentioned that apart from declaring Bhagat Singh as COVID hospital, we have requested district magistrates for declaring COVID care center within each district. Yesterday we discussed with all district magistrates and advised them to do so. I think within few days they will do it. DM Gomti has already declared the training hostel building, which is adjacent to the district hospital, as the dedicated care center. Other district magistrates are in the process. Within few days they will also declare, and then we will let you know. Now, yesterday Honorable Minister had mentioned that a new discharge policy has been issued by Government of India, under which those patients who are asymptomatic or only mild symptoms, we can release them after keeping them in our care for 10 days, with the strict instruction that they should maintain the home quarantine for another 7 days before they should come out. Now, with that parameter in mind, the first batch of patients from BSF which have come, or first batch of patients in Tripura which is with us, will be eligible for release by tomorrow evening or day after tomorrow. We have already requested BSF to plan for their home quarantine, and we hope that from Tuesday onwards, the existing COVID positive persons will begin to be released.
কতজন ফার্স্ট পেয়েছে?
প্রথম দিন দুটা আসবে, দুইজন। তারপরে next day the whole number, the way they came, the sequence after the initial test, they will be released. So that is all from me. Thank you. Anything from you?
মিনিস্টারটা তো বলেছিলেন এগুলো তো রিলিজ করার আগে সবাইকে টেস্ট করা হবে। আপনার সাইডে যেটা আপনি রিলিজ করার কথা বলছেন, মিনিস্টারটা আপনি বলেছিলেন এগুলো তো সবাইকে টেস্ট করে রিলিজ করা হবে।
Guideline says there is no need for test because they are asymptomatic, there is nothing, no risk as such. But that call we have to take. We will sit tomorrow morning and then we'll finalize whether we take a call, another test for them or do it. In fact, first 2 persons we had another round of test where the viral load has come down, but there is still positive. But that call we will take. But they will be staying with the BSF quarantine system. So any symptom developing will.
Sir, 1,200 passengers are reaching Wednesday early morning from Bangalore. What is the testing procedure? Which station will be selected for that 1,200 patients? You have to measure things that and temperature.
They are not 1,200 patients. They are 1,200 persons.
Passengers.
Everybody is not patient. So we are working on that. We will have a procedure. As yesterday Honorable Minister mentioned, 11 quarantine facility has already been identified in Agartala. So the procedure to be followed immediately on arrival, and post arrival when they reach the quarantine facility, that we will be finalizing, I think, by tomorrow.
They will reach Agartala railway station, Badagar or whether any.
We are working on that, whether to bring to Badarghat station or to Jirania or to some intermediate place, that will do. But they will come to it.
Sir, you have visited Churaibari today, if you are not wrong. So if you could say something, what was the situation there?
Churaibari, it was going on. The protocol was being followed. First, there was a procedure of registering each person and then sending them to for the test wherever they were required, and then either releasing them or putting them in quarantine. So I saw that. Our team has gone. We discussed how to improve the procedure even further, and also the process of handling the sampling. So both issues were discussed. In addition, I saw the quarantine facility there, both at Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya at near Churaibari, and also the sports complex at Panisad. Right now, we are using only those 2 facilities. Plus, 3 hotels have also been identified and finalized, so that anybody who is not satisfied with that, he can avail the hotel facility. The range which was discussed, which was told that one hotel had 500 per day, another had 800 per day, and another had 1,000 per day, including the meal. So those arrangements we saw, and I think that.
এখন জিবি এবং ভগৎ সিং কজন পেশেন্ট?
जीवित এখন 87% আছে, আর ভগৎ সিং এর 44 জন, আর বিএসএফ এর 44।
আর সিএসএফ সরকারের
ঠিক আছে।
Sir, how many people entered today in Tripura?
360 persons have come through Churaibari, and out of them 173 were truck driver, 15 patients, and 172 were stranded persons.
জিবি পেশেন্টদের ভগৎ সিং এর শিফট করার কথা ছিল।
That we are discussing still, because now the release protocol is in place, and within few days then everybody would be released. We are just talking to our doctors, should we make another shift and then do it, or we start release.
So is there any update on the inquiry report of the state government which was asked to the BSM officials to find out the source of the virus?
That initially we are doing, what we are, from our side we are doing, BSF is doing the contact tracing backward, forward, both sides to work out where it comes. We have already, as I had told earlier, we have requested NCDC to do that. Health Ministry has very kindly agreed to send that team and help us in tracing out the code. So we are eagerly awaiting when do they come.
So ये एनसीपीसी का टीम कब तक आ सकती है?
उन्होंने डेट अभी नहीं दिया है, बट मिनिस्ट्री ने उनको रिक्वेस्ट किया है. इनफैक्ट हेल्थ मिनिस्टर की मीटिंग में उन्होंने कहा था, सेक्रेटरी ने भी कहा था. सो आवर टीम इज इन टच. तो सैटरडे संडे ऑफ है, कल या परसों शायद पता चल जाएगा.
So, how many samples collected today itself from Thalai district?
I did. Today there is a less number. Today they have collected 28 samples.
48.
28.
Number of civilian samples, sir?
20.
कल करीमगंज पुलिस सुपर ने बताया था कि जो ट्रक ड्राइवर जो हमारे यहाँ से पॉजिटिव की वहाँ गया है, उनका सैंपल लिया गया है. तो उनके रिगार्डिंग कुछ इन्फॉर्मेशन आया है कि उनके टेस्ट में भी क्या आया है?
So we don't find it very wise to track what has happened there. We found positive, we have informed them. Now it's their citizen, their social. As per protocol, they will follow, we follow the same protocol. So why should we poke in and say, we क्या हो रहा है? We do our job, they will do.
But sir, in case if he has contacted with somebody in Tripura, that has to be found out.
That we have already. Actually, what has happened is we have traced, there are not many contacts. This person was carrying LPG from Silchar to Rakhaltali, Kamalpur. And it's about 4 days. So he was the only person driving the vehicle. So he came, unloaded and went up. So we are in touch with the owner. Those unloading levels we are seeing, he said not much contact was there. So he parked the vehicle, then sat aside and level unloaded. Because he left on the same day, we don't find any.
হেলথ ডিপার্টমেন্টের একটা পার্সেল করে অর্ডার হয়েছে, এটা কি অবস্থা?
Purchase?
এনকোয়ারির অর্ডার হয়েছে কিরণ দিতে এবং
Kiran Gite. উনি ওটা করছে,
ওটা শেষ হয়নি।
ওটা কেন? কিছু কি আছে?
আরেকটা হলো কোভিড রিলেটেড একটা ল এন্ড অর্ডার প্রবলেম হয়েছিল আজকে শহরে, এটার কি আপডেট আছে?
শহীদ ভগৎ সিং এর কাছে যেটা, তারা তো ব্যাক গেছে, যতক্ষণ আছে এটা নরমাল গেছে. এটা যেটা কালকে প্রশ্নে তিনি প্রশ্ন জিজ্ঞাসা করছিলেন কি সবাই চায় কি ওর কাছে না, কিন্তু ব্যাপারটা ওটাই হচ্ছে কোথাও তো থাকতে হবে. দ্বিতীয় যেরকম বাউন্ডারি আছে, যে ডিস্টেন্স আছে, এটা কারো জানের ভয়ের কোনো ব্যাপার না. কিন্তু যদি ভয় বেশি হয়ে যায় তাহলে কি করবে? তার জন্যই তারা চাইছিল কি এখান থেকে সরিয়ে আমাদের বাড়ির কাছে কেন থাকবে. আমরা বোঝানোর চেষ্টা করছি কি এটা যেখানে আছে ওখান থেকে নেক্সট বাড়ি অনেক দূরে আছে, কমপক্ষে 10-20 মিটারের বেশি দূর আছে. ভাইরাস যে ট্রাভেল করে ওটা 2 মিটারের বেশি ট্রাভেল করে না, এয়ারে ট্রাভেল করে না. কিন্তু sometimes it happens, so we talk to them and they have discussed.
Sir, I think the figure of equipments that we have right now, that includes triple layer mask, PPE kits, etc. whatever required.
We have 2,40,000 triple layer masks, 17,200 N95 masks, 9,68,000 hand gloves, 7,992 or almost 8,000 PPE kits, and similarly other items, sanitizers and all. This regarding there is some news item also, I just wanted to share. PCR kit has 3 parts. Okay. One is VTM, viral transport medium, and second is RT extraction, and third is the PCR kit. Day before yesterday, yesterday we received 6,900 BTMs, 5,180 RNA extraction, and 4,000 PCR kit, which would be, this BTM is almost sufficient for 7 days as per our expectation, and others are sufficient for 15 days. Today we have already raised our demand for 10,000 BTMs, and we have also written a letter to ICMR DG requesting to increase the supply of the PCR kits which government has very kindly agreed to. They have told us PCR kit availability would not be available. In fact, we have also requested them to, I think I have mentioned earlier, for upgrading our testing facilities so that we can do the more testing.
So also there was an order placed for ventilators, 20 pieces of ventilators. What is the status?
20, this week we will get our allotment. The consignment is supposed to reach to Indian source by today. In the meeting we have discussed. So Ministry has said that this week they will be doing the allotment. So whatever it comes, we should be getting.
No specific number, sir?
They will decide once they